Hey, it's me. How's everyone doing today? Everyone's doing well. Hope you're doing alt right. Yeah, I know. It's impedance versus impedance. It made my ears prick up. I thought, coded message. No, secret messages. Yeah, in the old DLO, you know. Set these up. I don't know if you can see there's a slight difference in the coloration, I think, to a certain degree, with the ones I've added nutrients to. You know, but considering this had the baptism of fire yesterday when we had, what did we have? I think we had 43.7 here at where I am on via the Strathalbyn weather station or something. And in Adelaide it was... it was 42.3. We had 42.7 here roughly, so we're almost 43 yesterday when they were expecting 41. So I'm always saying when they expect a certain temperature, you know, pay attention, because it usually is a bit warmer. You never quite get it right. Yeah, anyway, so and you notice that in the little cavities, hollows, what do they call them? Not leaves, what do they call them when you... I used to know the word. Anyway, so if you notice it's a little bit sandy there in those hollow sections there. I don't even see that down there. I better take the lens hood off. I'm 6x5 down in darkness. Seemed to work quite well. Picked up all the fluor and everything on the fire engine yesterday. So there's a little burnt patch which I might go and film up. So this one seems to be a bit sort of retaining its dampness better, sort of thing. So if I'll probably put this back on very quickly if I can. Yeah, so this is one of the problems with it's getting this thing back on. And when it works, But if it is, you know, there should be. There we go. So I'll just get the, and we'll just put a little bit of water through here so you can see that it does flow quite quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, yeah, that little bit area there is sort of, but as you can see, it's the water there, and here as well. Can you see that stuff that seems to be, that ends up in the hollows, is actually floating on the water there, sort of almost waxy looking sort of thing, so not so much in that one, so maybe that's indicator something. But see, this had the baptism of fire, and I put it in the night before. I said I was watering up to about 7:10 in the morning. I started about just before 6 o'clock, I think I did, and just before the sun was starting to, the glow. What do you call it? Not the twilight. Well, maybe, yeah, I think it is the twilight, because the dusk is at night time and twilight's in the morning, isn't it? I don't know if I got that round the right way, but yeah, I was watering in the twilight sort of thing, if that's the correct terminology, or I got it round the wrong way. Is it two words for the same thing? But if I put water onto this one, you might be able to see something interesting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19, 20. So the water flowage in here, if I take the lens hood off, you might be able to see how quickly it drips through. That it's just quite amazing. I might want to put a plant down there, but it just, for it to have such a fast infiltration rate, and yet it still holds the moisture quite well. So the same here. I don't know if we can pick up any flowage coming out. Yeah, there we go. Same sort of flow rate in there. Can you see that? In there. I'll get the light on it. So very similar flow rates. But there is a difference between this one and that one. And I think I'll go for this angle because that seems might be a problem, so we'll see how we go. But I've had to move this one from down here. As you can see, the pressure on there, the weight, and yeah. So I had to move it into the sun sort of thing. So it is getting a lot of sun, so it gets the full Aussie sun, which is what's important sort of thing. So I just put this back on, and oh geez, the media in America is going like pork chops at the moment. Yeah, someone could actually fabricate a book of lies, and they just sort of believe it. You know, it's like I think maybe that was the problem in the first place. People used to tell them lies, and they used to just believe them. And it takes a lot before suddenly the penny drops. You know, 20 years has gone by, and you're a lot older then, and you're in a different position in life, and you're not able to fight back because you're too afraid of losing what you've got or whatever. You know. So yeah. I know, I've never heard my grandfather's voice, so I know other people out there got my back. Yeah, so I know what it takes to actually give you all sort of thing for something. So yeah, still having trouble with the CP versus the so-called non-related CPs, or related non-CPs. So the weeds seem to respond better than the CPs do. Oh, starting to sound like Trump Mafia now. Starting to pick up, I don't know if it's bad habits, but you know, starting to pick up habits, yeah, tonal habits. So yeah, oh, I don't know, fellas. I think we're going to get there, but it's very. As I said, I put in another batch here. Let's get a spot colour. I was on General Patrol for some reason. Put in another 3, and they just got burnt off. Oh, look at that! I've got to get a close up on that. That looks fantastic. That would be a fantastic Jamie. I love that look. It's cool. Yeah, I have to go down low. Yeah. And then I checked. I thought, oh geez, getting burned off. It must be really acid. I checked the pH. It was normal. You know, I thought, oh Jesus, what's going on there, fellas? So that's the one with the calcium, of course. So there's a lot more to. There's obviously some fundamental understanding, or non-understanding. We don't actually understand it yet. And same with this one, the one that sort of checked the pH, no problem. So what is it? It's not that it looks like you're burning something off, but when you check the pH, it seems to be all right. Yeah, it's whether it's a concentration thing, but you know, if you're flushing it all the time, how can it keep building up to a level where it burns plants off? You know, as I say, everything seems to be either counterintuitive or just not understanding some fundamental, idea or notion. But yeah, okay. Colours seem to be, I don't know. Are you noticing that the centre's getting sort of starting to fill out now, and well, it's actually developing a root system. I don't know. So hopefully, in the next few weeks we can go back a month or something. You know, another 3 weeks we go back 4 weeks, and maybe another 2 weeks after that. So 5 weeks in all. You know, a month and a half or more. We might be able to go back to 2 months or then get to where we should have been 2 months ago. On the data I got from doing this thing 5 years ago, sort of thing. But I wasn't using newspapers. I was just using coir and peat then. And as we worked out from over here, there's not much difference between coir and peat. So yeah, you know, not much difference really. And are we on spot colour? Yep. So yeah, and these sort of handle the baptism of fire sort of thing. So that one looks like it's all right then. So I don't know if we're gonna see how we go, but so you're getting some nice leaves. Are going to be quite reasonable for the size of the plant coming up there. So and I do like the look of of the bark chips when it's wet. So I think the bark chip, if you get one that's not toxic, or actually helps, and you could actually grind it to a nice fine size, 3 to 4 mil or something like that. You can have a nice layer on the top, and when it's wet, it will really make the plant stand out, look juicy and gorgeous. Still soaking through here. So Yeah, slow growing fellas, but they do have that wild look. New leaves coming out on these, but you know, I filled this day morning when I did this, I filled these right up to the top before I went in at 7:10 in the morning. And as I said, we were out here just past 12 with a fire engine going up the road. You know, there was a glitch, power glitch, for you know, a micro power glitch, whether they pulled the power. But I went up there last night and had a look, and the three street lamps were out round the roundabout. So the roundabout now is in total darkness, which is a bit dangerous. But whether they pulled the power on those street lamps, or the street lamps went out, there was some sort of short. Whether the transformer for the street lamps is actually under the ground, that's why we got but the burnt patch up there looks like it's like the shadow of a car body base or whatever. So whether it was, you know, someone parked their car to put up a sign or something and somehow caused a spark. But why would it put the street lamps out? I don't know. Doesn't seem. So I got the local rag, the Sunday Mail today, which we vowed not to get just because it's a special case. See whether we mentioned in there if they've given any reason or anything like that. So yeah, because the way they treated the Vlahos woman. In the paper there, the way they treat her over the Oakton thing and all that sort of stuff, when it wasn't her fault. She came into the position, it happened totally before her time, sort of thing. The way they pillaged her and all that sort of thing. Everyone should send flowers, I reckon, and vow not to have the Sunday Mail ever again, sort of thing. But you know, it's a special case, bushfire emergency sort of thing. You know, things change around emergencies, special cases, special dispensation, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, the excuse is I bought the paper, not my partner. My partner would never buy it, but anyway. Yeah. Anyway, it looks like we've got the choppers in the air, or sound of the choppers in the air. So hopefully that's good. Oh wow, there's a bit of a weird weather event up there. Can you see that up there, fellas? Oh, I can see it. It's hard to see. I was just thinking, the cars look good if I put. Where's my sunnies? Yeah. How much time we got? We'll get my sunnies. I'll show you something. The cloud. Yeah, if I use the Polaroid filter, I'm thinking if I get myself my sunnies. Okay, take the, and we go to, oh, we're on spot, I think we'll be on spot colour. We'll try that. I think that works for long distance. We've got to put my sunnies on and try and film through the sunnies and go in. Ah, that's strange. It's not going in. Okay, hang on. Ah, it's stuck. Didn't it get stuck the other day or something? Yeah, it's not going, and the zoom's not working anymore. That's strange, it's locked. Oh, probably because we're on spot colour. Okay, let's go to normal. No, it's still not, oh there we go. Okay, let's get back to this. And go in. Okay. And let's go to spot colour now. Is it focusing on anything? Pulling out, trying to pull out. Okay. Oh well, it was a try, fellas. It was a try. I was just saying that, let me go back to normal. If I get a Polaroid filter, if I assume that it's one notch down in darkness, it'll be equal, you know, whatever I do right is down in darkness. I'm thinking that's too much of a coincidence. I think it's designed that way. That's the rule. You know, if you buy one of their expensive books, you find on the last page in some section or something there, oh, simple rule is, you know, it's taken me a year to work this out, but you know, they want you to buy books, you know, want you to destroy forests and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, would be nice if they had that in the original instruction book. Oh, by the way, if you want perfect colour, you know, very quick, simple technique to get perfect colour in any situation. blah blah blah, cute dessert, you know, whatever you do right, you know, one less down in darkness or something. But if you use a Polaroid filter, it's equal sort of thing, you know. Would have been nice, would have saved me a year of work or something. But I suppose it'll pay me in good stead if I ever get to the Stirling Ranges or something. We get perfect colour in the Stirling Ranges. But I suppose I do probably need a Polaroid filter. I think, oh hang on, no, I've got one from my old camera. I wonder if it will fit onto this one. Yeah, I think I've got a Polaroid filter from my old camera. I wonder if it will fit onto this one. Because that would be interesting. Or I can, you know, jerry rig it with a bit of blue tack so I can stick it over here. And yeah, that would be good to try out. See if I can get it to stick onto this, even if I have to use a bit of blue tack to do it. It'll be worth it, I think. Anyway, that's about it really, apart from saying that this weed is actually starting to grow normally now. Hang on, spot colour. Yeah, this one is starting to grow normally now, finally, after what, 4 months or whatever. And the cape's starting to grow normally now after about 4 months. So whether that means we're going to get something out of this, I don't know, but yeah. But I think this is all going to be jettisoned. I think I'm going to take that one step now in the next week, and I think it's going to take the next step, the one final step, the full hog, and we're not going to look back, I reckon. I mean, this is too good for what it is, that quickly sort of thing, and so I think we've picked up something. You can see there, even now, yeah, you can pick that up. That's not there on that one, as you can see. So, yeah, we'll see how we go over the next few days, but I'm going to go for the full hog next week. Yeah, anyway, that's about it, I think. Over and out for now. See ya.